Alright y'all, so hold up. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today is the 17th of Feb, and as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, I am gonna be sharing with you guys my plans and goals for 2024. So yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so coming into the new year, I wrote some thoughts, that I was going through, and before I read those thoughts, I'm just gonna kind of like share with you guys my plans and goals for last year. I made them in this video, and I was supposed to react to the video, but then the screen recording and everything was just messing up yesterday. So I decided I'm just gonna read it for you guys. So here is it on the phone. So yeah, so as I said, you guys can go check out the video on your own if you want to. It's on the screen right here. I would say it's one of my first 7 videos on my channel, so you can go check it out if you want to. So my first goal for last year was to start my log journey, and I did just that. I wanted to do palm rolling for my logs, but then it was just too complicated at the time, so I just went with instant logs, which I also made a video on it, so you guys can also go check the video out. Next was to gain 1K followers on all my social medias, and that didn't happen. I gained 88 followers on Instagram. I'm still learning how to post on Instagram. I wasn't on Instagram during 2017 2018 when it was blowing up, so I never really gained a following like that. So I'm still learning how to grow on Instagram. So yeah, I have 88 followers on Instagram. On YouTube I have 115 as of right now subscribers on YouTube, and TikTok doesn't really matter because I don't post anything on TikTok. So yeah, so the goal last year was to gain 1K followers. That didn't happen, but hopefully we can do that this year. Next goal was to get my driver's license. Last year I turned 20, and I just felt like it was right, it was the right thing to do to get my driver's license. But then it ended up being complicated. Time management was really poor last year. Finance to start learning how to drive, or just even to go book, and all that. So yeah, I didn't get my driver's license. So next was to join a club. This was supposed to be, I was supposed to join a basketball club. I saw a advert on Instagram, and I signed up, but then I don't know what really changed my mind, but I didn't join the basketball club. So yeah, I was supposed to join the club, but then for this year I decided that instead of joining a club, because I feel now I'm getting older to join a club or academy or something, I'm just gonna start making 1v1 videos with friends, just a bunch of random people, and just make those basketball content instead of me having to join a club, dedicate my time, and all that. So yeah, agreeing to other people's terms and all that. So yeah, next goal was to travel way more. I did travel way more, but then I kind of wanted to travel on my own, solo traveling, which I only did that 2 times last year, and I didn't get to document because I wasn't comfortable with vlogging in public and all that. So yeah, hopefully we can do that this year. So yeah, next goal was to get a TED a tattoo. That was kind of like just something that I wanted. It wasn't really like something that I thought about or like, you know, paid more attention to it. It was just something that sounded cool to like say it out. So yeah, this year and last year I didn't like, I was kind of like still yet to decide on like the idea, like the third idea to get and all that, but I feel like now I have two in my head that I want to get. So yeah, I might get a third this year. It depends. I don't know. If I do, I will make a video about it. So yeah, next goal was to save money, and I didn't do that. I was supposed to save money because like I had my birthday coming up in December, I had Christmas, I had Black Friday, I had the showgrounds, which is kind of like a carnival festival that happens like every end of the year or close to end of the year here where I live, and I didn't do that, so I didn't save up. So yeah, that was a goal of mine, and it failed. And then the last goal was to start a side hustle, and I actually did kind of start this. I started a photography business where I would take pictures and print them out. I had a camera, a printer, and everything, and I got scammed like by my family members, by neighbors, by people that I know. They never paid for the pictures, so I just stopped printing pictures, and yeah, I kind of like pushed that to the side, but I do want to get back into, you know, photography and all that. So hopefully you guys will see more of that this year. And yeah, so basically those were my goals for last year. As I said, you guys can go watch the video, it's on the screen. There was like a funny video, like looking back at that video yesterday was really funny, so you guys can go check it out if you wanna, you know, see the video for yourself and all that. So yeah, now that we are done with that, I'm gonna read for you guys my thoughts coming into the new year, and then I'm gonna give you guys my plans and goals for 2024. So yeah, let's get into that. Alright y'all, so let me read for you guys my thoughts. So before I do that, let me just take a picture so that you guys can also read, just in case I suck at reading. So alright, yeah, so I wrote these on the 3rd of January 2024, and the title is basically just 2024. So let me scoot to the side so I can put it right here. So coming into the new year, I really don't know how I truly feel. It's kind of like it came so fast that I didn't get to plan or prepare for it. I was mad and disappointed towards a lot of things when I crossed over to the new year, but now that it is a couple of days into the new year, there is hope that I can make the best out of this year. The number one most priority for me this year is a full-on super solo career where I just take full control of my life, physical, mental, emotional, and financial well-being, and make sure I'm doing good and living them to my full potential. Good health, wealth, happiness, fitness, create, live, and triumph, which is kind of like the name of my school. The name of my school is Triumphant, so I found out that triumph actually means like success and all that. So yeah, it was just cool to include it here. So yeah, and at the bottom I just wrote just do it. So yeah, that's basically how I was feeling on the 3rd, and I just wrote it down. So now let's get into my goals and plans for the year. Yeah. Alright, y'all. So goal number 1 is to take on a full solo career, solo journey. Basically that is just like how I read it in this. It's basically just like creating content on my own, learning how to entertain myself on my own, traveling on my own and all that. So yeah, that's basically the solo journey that I wrote about. And then the next goal is to grow my social media following. That is now like creating more content, memories and all that. I don't really have a goal for this year. I just want to grow my social media following. The only goal that I have for my social media following is for YouTube. I do want to hit 500 subscribers by the end of this year, so that's the only goal I have for now. Currently I'm sitting at 115 subscribers, so I do want to get up to 500. And then for my Instagram, I'm sitting at 88 followers. That one has been kind of like hard for me to grow because I don't really know how Instagram works and all that. I kind of studied YouTube a little bit, but for Instagram I don't know how it works. So yeah, you can go follow me on Instagram if you want to like help me grow on my Instagram and all that. And as for TikTok, I don't really like use TikTok that much. I just watch videos on TikTok. I don't upload content on TikTok, so yeah, I don't really have anything to say for TikTok. So yeah, next thing is to get a job somehow, somewhere. And a job is gonna really like help kind of like sponsor or help sponsor a lot of these things that I want to do this year, like traveling, buying whatever I want. Yeah, a job is gonna help fund for a lot of things that I want to do. So getting a job is a priority this year. So yeah, next goal is to get my driver's license. I feel like I'm at the age where it is really like necessary. Even though I don't have a car, I can still like get a driver's license and have it as an advantage for like a job that I'm looking to apply for. Because a driver's license is always a job, it's always an advantage when it comes to employment and all that. So yeah, I just want to get my driver's license this year. So that's the goal. Next goal, I kind of wrote these goals like earlier in the year. So when I wrote this goal, I wasn't like completely sure about how the year was gonna go by. But basically I wrote down that I want to graduate college. But if you watch my last video, you might know that I'm not graduating college this year. I might graduate next year. So that is kind of like a pushback for this goal, but then I am gonna graduate eventually. So yeah, next is to continue my education journey. For this one, I feel like I'm not like ready to like get into the workforce like completely. Like I'm not ready to leave school. So yeah, I still want to go to school. I feel like I'm still young, I can still go another 4 more years. So yeah, I'm still young and I'm not ready to leave the education system. But that doesn't mean I won't like look for a job and all that. I will look for a job, but then I will still be studying and still feel like I don't have to do too much and all that. So yeah, next goal is to save up money. Just like how I mentioned in the my last year's goals, I wanna like be able to do a lot of things by the end of the year. It's my birthday, Christmas, Black Friday, festivals and all that. Like all those happen like at the end of the year. So I do want to save up money so that I can have fun when it comes to the end of the year. So yeah, next is to travel solo. I already mentioned this in my solo journey that I want to take on this year. I want to travel way more and just get comfortable with going out and exploring on my own and all that. So yeah, next goal is to buy a new camera. The reason why I want a new camera is just because this one has kind of been like giving me tough times. I won't lie, tough times, because like this specific clip that I'm recording right now, it's kind of like the third time that I'm recording this clip, and yesterday I recorded this same part like 4 times because the camera keeps like shutting down and all that. So yeah, I want to buy a new camera and just be able to have a camera that I can mount a mic and an LED light. I feel like that is kind of like the definition of being a YouTuber, is having a camera that you can mount, you know, a bunch of cool stuff on it. So yeah, I want to buy a camera that I'm able to do that. And since I am a Canon girl, I will be looking into like the, you know, Canon cameras that I can do that. So yeah, I want to buy a new camera, and in order for me to buy a new camera, I need a job. And yeah, so next is to buy a new phone. Currently I have an iPhone 8, a red iPhone 8 normal, and this phone, the camera quality on this phone, it's not like the camera quality is bad. The front camera is very good. I record with the front camera, but then the back camera, it like kind of like blurs and like zooms in and zoom out, like, yeah, like it really gets on my nerves. So I want to buy a new phone so I can be able to like record in public when I don't want to pull out my camera, because I will never record in public with a camera. So yeah, I just want to have a phone that I can, you know, pull out and just, yeah. And this phone I cannot do that because the back camera is not working. I might fix the back camera or just buy a new phone. So yeah, next goal is to try out new hobbies. I'm not really sure on what new hobbies I'm looking into or gonna get into. All I know is just I wanna, like, you know, do a bunch of extra like fun activities and all that. So yeah, next goal is to move silent about my life to everyone. And it's kind of like funny that I'm saying this and I am literally making a video that is gonna go public. So basically what I'm trying to say about this one is basically just like, I'm not gonna tell everything, you know. I'm gonna give you something, but I'm not gonna give you all of it. Just like for these plans, there are some goals that I kind of skipped, that I didn't mention, and yeah, I just want them to kind of be like a surprise. Like, I want people to be surprised that I'm capable of doing a lot of things, and not just like give them a clue of what's going on and all that. Even though it looks like I literally share everything with you guys, there's also a lot that I keep from you guys. So yeah, do more, say less. That is kind of like the same thing. Just do more and say less about it, so when it happens, it's a surprise and shock and everything. So yeah, I'm not gonna mention this one. And then next goal is to buy a drone. For this one, I kind of like wanna up my photography slash videography, like, you know, skills and all that. And I just feel like I need a drone. Once I buy the drone, you'll know more on how I'm gonna use the drone, but for now, that's basically all I can say. So yeah, I also want a new camera lens. That is now for like the photography side hustle that I want to do this year, which I'll also make a video about it and give you guys more context about it and all that. So yeah, next I want to get into fashion. Now for fashion, it's kind of like for the photography, I want to like start not really like modeling and all that, just really like, you know, changing the way how I dress and all that, and just start getting motivated on how I appear and all that. So yeah, and I can also be a model for my photography, and then until I like get, you know, clients for my photography business and then all that. But for now, I'm gonna do it on my own for myself. And yeah, I'm not gonna take pictures of anyone because I don't want them, you know, owing me money and all that. So yeah, and the last goal that I'm gonna give you guys for now is I wanna do vlogmas this year. Like, I wanna do vlogmas this year. So yeah, hopefully I can prepare this year in advance to do vlogmas for you guys. So yeah, basically those are all the goals that I'm gonna give you guys for now. The rest is just gonna come as a surprise to you guys. So yeah, okay, so that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my socials. I'm trying to grow my socials, so go follow me on my Instagram and I will follow you back and all that. So yeah, and if you follow me on Instagram, let me know that you came from YouTube, so I just don't follow a random person and all that. So yeah, what else, yeah, basically that's it, man. So those are my plans and goals for the year. And the reason why I gave you guys these plans and goals is because I know for sure that, you know, I'm gonna make them happen. And if I don't, it's kind of gonna be like, you guys can even like be like, okay, so you wanted to do this, so what happened and all that. So basically just me putting it out there is gonna motivate me enough to do it, so that I don't get questioned about this plan that you had or this goal that you had and you never, you know, made it happen and all that. So yeah, basically those are my plans and goals for the year 2024. I will be doing a vision board later next month, because yeah, I already have like videos planned for this month. Hold up, let me wait, just hold up. Said I already have like videos planned for this month. I bought this whiteboard and I just wrote like video ideas, so I'm gonna go through according to these for now and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna do the vision board a little bit later, not right now, because today is the 17th of Feb, and so far for the month of February I only uploaded 2 videos or 3. This is gonna be the 3rd video. And for my monthly like goals is to upload like 10 videos per month, and I might be running late, so I will just do the vision board next month, sorry. So yeah, those are my goals, plans and all that. And hope you guys enjoyed the video as I said earlier, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.